Hello, Waking World. It's Johnny again. I know it seems like I've been doing a lot of these like instructional kind of like tip videos, but there's a special reason for that, and I'll talk about that in a later video. But today I want to talk about variations. For any music producers out there, anyone who makes beats, or even if you're, a specific musician like a guitarist or a violinist or drummer or whatever, if you're writing a song, to keep your music interesting, I'd like to talk about variations today. So this is a beat that I've been working on for a little while. It's done, but something that I noticed while I was working on it was that the beat was a bit repetitive. Now, it's a hip-hop genre, so that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it was repetitive to the point where there was little to no deviation from the original beat. The original beat sounded something like this. Which is fine, but the problem is, as I kept listening to the song, I realized that there were points where I needed it to sound a little bit different. Now, I've done a little variation. It's not completed yet. I still need to move some stuff around. But you can already hear in this version, let me actually silence that. So really all I did was move the snare to a different position. So you've got a 4 count in each measure, and the original one, let me get it queued up for a second. So the original one was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's when the snare would hit on the 2nd and 4th beat, and now the variation that I created, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's on the 3rd beat, right? So tempo-wise, it's the same. It's the same tempo, no speed change at all. But rhythmically, just that one move gives you a variation and gives you a kind of a new sounding rhythm for the song. Once I finish this variation, then I'm going to go through the song and see where it belongs. So like, for instance, I'll listen to a section of the song and see if I want the original beat to stay there, or if I want to add in the variation. I'll probably see if there are any other variations that I can put throughout the song. But the reason I bring this up is because, and I'm very guilty of this, sometimes when a musician or a music producer creates a beat, they get really excited about it because it sounds really cool, and they just want it to be playing the whole time. But you have to like stop, take a step away, come back, and see if there's too much repetition, see if there's any place that you can even take the beat out and let the music breathe on its own, which is another example of how you can add dynamics and add what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to keep saying variations, but it's a way for you to add interesting moments in your music without having to like write an entirely different part. Sometimes all you have to do is scale back the song or give a little bit of a different sounding rhythm, just to keep the listener interested. Let them wonder what's going to come next. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to get back to work. thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. And if you don't like what you see, then come back later. I might post something you do like.